Good afternoon, Jenny.
Good afternoon.
And welcome to your offices, but seeing you here with Business Insider, we're going to ask some questions, as you're aware. So,
okay.
thanks for your time.
No problem.
We start, as I said, almost 20 years ago, started the first of 3 chartered accounting firms. Yes, you're having fun on the way through. Were there strategies that you identified early on that you wanted to hang on to and hold as sacrosanct on your journey?
Yes, I guess from the very beginning it was always a lifestyle decision for me. Having children, you want to work in a convenient environment, and I wanted to work locally for that reason. And then in an office environment you always have good work hours, so it was a deliberate choice to choose a career in the business environment that would give me that versatility.
Okay. And did you say in 1992, I want to work with these sort of people or those sort of people? Did you have a picture of who your clients were going to be at that stage, or did that evolve later?
I've always been focused on the small business environment and providing business advice to clients as well as the compliance.
Okay.
So, and I guess it commenced pretty early on in my working life. In 1990 I completed an MBA because I knew that I needed to get more education in the business environment, and I guess from there it launched me into doing a lot more hands-on advice with clients, not just compliance.
So it was never about getting big, it was always a... Did you ever start off saying, well, I want to be massive, or I want to stay tight and stay with the clients?
I always wanted to have a client focus,
right.
And I guess the first 15 years in business that I was small and kept on that client focus, and then opportunities arose about 5 years ago to amalgamate with some other firms and create a bigger entity. With the idea of freeing you up more as a principal.
And I can tell from that you've learnt some stuff there.
Yeah, absolutely.
What did you learn about?
It didn't free me up at all. In fact, it diverted my attention from clients, and instead of being able to provide better client service,
right.
because I wasn't involved in running a business all the time, it was actually the opposite. Less client service and lower quality because the thing became too big and hard to manage. So, and that's why I made the decision to come back out on my own and look after my clients the way I'd traditionally been doing.
And more personal, direct control.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's the personal service with the clients and being able to be proactive in assisting them.
Would you have avoided that stint in big business if you could have, or...?
No, I think it was good for me. It was a learning curve. I think I got a bit stale, thinking I got a bit insecure too, thinking there was nowhere for me to go, and so I thought I needed to do something, and it was a good learning curve for me because it absolutely taught me how good I am at what I do, and cemented that focus.
And that belief. Okay.
Yeah.
GFC happened just as you decided to move out again. I share your quality of timing. You'd been a startup, a scratch position in 92, to do it again in 2008, 2009. How was the market? Had that changed? Did you see any differences in the market that you had to review your strategies for, or...? No,
not really. Business people always have problems that they need assistance with, and it's just the constraints of now are different with the GFC.
Right.
Retailers struggling and finding it hard to keep their turnover up. So, but back in the 90s there were similar problems. So it's cyclical. So yeah, it's just hurt a lot more people this time.
Yeah. And I see you do retail, you do consultants and contractors and things like that.
Yeah.
In your market, are there specific areas that seem to be growing more rapidly? Yes, recognising that retail is doing it pretty tough.
Retail's doing it tough.
Yeah.
I find that most businesses do well because the particular owner has a talent for that business, or a talent for business generally, not because it's driven by an industry.
Okay. No, important point. It's a bit. We talked to a guy this morning about passion in his industry, and he was extraordinary. And you share that passion. That's why, you know, 3 chartered accountancy firms, because you love doing what you're doing.
That's right.
And then it almost overcomes anything that the industry itself can throw at you, I guess.
Absolutely,
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. We're coming into a new year. Your thoughts on that? Is it going to be, what is next year going to look like for you?
I'm going to consolidate where I am with my business. I've been taking a little bit of a different direction, doing a lot of marketing via the internet and my website, and so I'm going to expand that out and do a bit more. And
based on that, it's been productive?
Yeah, it's
obviously
been productive, and I'm looking at a further reach to increase my client base. Again,
specific, without delving too much into the competitive areas or confidential areas, which areas are responding? Can you talk about those? Or
a lot of audits are coming my way via the internet marketing. Okay. So both in the self-managed super fund and general audits. So I get a lot of those. And 2 areas that you're keen on. So yes, I just see there's an opportunity in that area because of new regulations. And so if you're able to provide an audit service, and not all accountants are auditors, so there are probably
suggest they are, but they're not always. Yeah,
they're not. You have to be registered, and on the coast, I don't know, there are probably 15 or 20 registered company auditors, where there are probably 150 accounting firms. So it is an opportunity, and I'm trying to capitalise on that with my marketing.
Excellent. In the history, if we look back and think about decisions, tough decisions, what would be maybe 1 or 2 of your toughest decisions you've had to make in that time since you first
probably leaving the big group? That was very tough. That took a long time to come to that decision, and it was not easy to do because we were very financially committed in that organisation, so it was a hard thing to do. So that's probably the most difficult.
Yeah, okay. And we're through difficult decisions, but the final question is about this philosophical question of work and life balance and things like that. Jenny Howard, does it exist? Work-life balance?
It has to exist, otherwise we're doing it for nothing.
Right.
It has to exist for me.
Yeah.
So I mean, I have a pretty active life. I still run every morning, and I've also in the last 2 years taken up the piano and singing. So I play the piano and sing 1 night a week. That takes up another 2 nights. So so running in the morning and singing or playing piano at night. Yeah, busy.
Busy and balanced.
Yes, yeah, balanced. Cool. Plus my family. I look after my grandchildren on weekends and things like that. So it's good.
Excellent. You look good. You look well. Thank you for your time.
No problem at all.
Okay.
Thank you.